Before I fall asleep, I want to say thank you for everybody for being here, whether you're watching it live or on the rewatch. I appreciate your time. Thank you. I'll turn the TV a little bit more so it'll be at a better angle. Excuse my bowling ball head for a second. I'll turn this light off too in the hallway. I see it's kind of bright. I'll turn the hallway light on. If you're new here, my name is Christopher Lee, and I have multiple sclerosis, but I don't let it get me down at all. And I love our Father God, and I'll never blame Him for this. It came from playing football. To make a long story short, and if you're new here, just check out my channel. This is my first sleep stream, so welcome to my first sleep stream. Even though I'm kind of a late night head, but once I got older, my sleep is kind of all over the place. I could do morning or night person. What's up, Q? Peace, God. Peace, brother. Peace and blessings. That was a dope conversation last night. I appreciate you, man. Anybody that's a follower of mine or new here, Munchie Mill is a great friend of mine, and we went to second grade together. It's a small world, ain't it? Yeah. Man, I appreciate it. We had a dope conversation last night. So y'all get comfortable and chill out with me. If y'all hear a little rustling, forgive me, that's just my vaporizer bag. I'll try to be quiet. This is Twitch if you ain't hip to Twitch. And they have all live streaming, and they have a category which is food preparation, and they have different street food preparation all over the world. I follow 5 different food prep channels on Twitch. I'm gonna have to study the language. I gotta watch that language video so I can get hip to the language. You know what I mean? I still gotta watch that video that you sent me. I appreciate you. Let me get out the way. I know y'all rather watch the hot dog things. I can still see the chat from here. Let me make sure I can see it real good. You already know, Q. I ate all fruit today and some peanut butter. I ain't mess up by eating the peanut butter, did I? Was it supposed to just be all fruit? For 2 days. Thanks for the motivation. Because I'm definitely going to walk again without having to test nothing. Man, I used to love them chili dogs. Definitely will like the results. For anybody besides Q, who is Munchie Mill in the chat, if you from Cleveland, I used to go to Tri-C summer camp when I was in the 5th grade. And one of my favorite things was the cart outside that had the chili dogs, and I used to get a sun kiss to go with it. Whew, that was great memories.
That's when I first started really getting good at playing basketball. And that summer camp was one of the coolest things I went through in my childhood. I really loved going to that Tri-C summer camp, and it was towards the downtown campus that's in the middle of the hood, y'all. If you're from Cleveland, you know what I'm talking about. I think the street is called like Community Center or something. Great memories. Chili dogs used to bang. Whew. I can't eat that no more, like on a regular basis, and I haven't had one in so long. But I love watching stuff like this because I just like watching people cook and like watching people interactions and stuff. And I'll flip through the different food prep channels. I won't just stay on this one before I fall asleep. I think I follow like one in Thailand, and I think one is in Asia. Another one is in Asia somewhere, and I forgot the other two. But Twitch is cool. I follow a dude that just be filming drag racing. He be at a drag racing strip like on the weekends. It's real cool. You already know Peter Pan late night. As long as you duck down occasionally in case some in case something come flying through the window. I'm just playing. I ain't never had no incidents at Peter Pan, even though it was dangerous though. And you could feel the heat. Like we was talking about, you could feel the darkness over you. And I knew not to stay there that long because there was some souls floating over that parking lot. But yeah, you know what it reminded me of? Holy Moly Donut Shop on Friday after next. Because I ain't never had no problems with the way my food looked, but let's keep it real, Q. When you used to look to the right and look at that kitchen, it didn't really look like the most clean kitchen for real. And I used to question, like, man, do I really want to eat from this place? But it was like 3 or 4 in the morning after coming from a club, so your options was super slim. And that's for all my Cleveland people. That's a donut slash food spot in East Cleveland on Euclid. It's closed now. It's probably abandoned, and it used to be called Peter Pan Donuts. And it used to stay up 24/7. But it was in the hood though. I mean, in the hood. I never got no mayonnaise on my hot dog. And they got theirs loaded, whoever that is. And they topping it off with Fritos. They must have the munchies, whoever ordered that one. Man, they cranking them out. I know they make some good money. Oh yeah, they always had a line. Yeah, they always had a line when I would pull up there. Always the parking lot was always halfway full at least. But I knew to get my order and get on out of there. You could just feel the heat. Another place where I knew to. I only went there once because I felt so much darkness over it. Lamb Rocks, and that's all I say because I keep it PG on here. Let me flip through a couple of stations. Keep my word. I'm up here watching this like I ain't ever seen this. Sometimes they'll be wanting you to let you back off the channel. I think they be doing that on purpose. Look, I'm clicking on go back like 20 times. I just started over. That's how TikTok do you. And there's a couple other apps that don't want you to exit out. They be trying to trap you. You're not that familiar with that when you used to hit open pit though. What you mean? Oh, nah. I'm talking about Lynn Rocks. That wasn't no food spot. That's why I said I just stopped the conversation about Lynn Rocks right there because I want to keep it PG. That was a shake joint, and I only went there like one time because I said, yeah, this this don't look like the place where you might make it out on a consistent basis out this parking lot. I just keep it like that. And it was on like it was deep on miles. Yeah, and yeah. Just ask Cleveland people about Lynn Rocks back in the day, and you gonna get some stories. I've been following this DJ. She's from Thailand for like 5 years. She play. It's funny. She play all grungy underground New York hip hop. I couldn't believe it when I first clicked on her channel, but she dope. And yeah, I've been following her for about 5 years. I'll click on her channel, but I won't play no music, so I won't get no copyright strike. But I got my music bar slid over on my Xbox to play the lo-fi anyway. But she play all like grungy underground New York hip hop. It's crazy, and it's dope too. I like how she be bobbing her head like a brother. If you want to know, her name is DJ Missile on Twitch. She be playing like if you're not a New York or East Coast fan of grungy like hip hop, it might not be your thing, but if that's your thing, you'll love her. Columbus was the place to kick it during the years. Oh, okay, you was it. Now I did go to the Icebreaker at Ohio State when I was 19. How'd you like that, Q? And that was one of the best times I ever had when I was a late teen going into my 20s. I went to the Icebreaker. That was fun. And so her name is DJ Missile before I click off of her channel if you're curious. She's from Thailand and she plays like underground New York hip hop. Oh, this dude, he must have went to another fishing spot. This is a dude I was watching earlier before I started the stream, and he's from Australia. He was fishing. I thought he was going home, but obviously not. He went to another fishing spot, or I think they call it a fishing hole. If you're a fisherman, fisherman terms, fisherman slang. Cleveland used to be deep down there. Definitely, definitely. That was my only time I went at 19, though. I don't know why I never went back, but yep, that was my only time going to the Icebreaker at Ohio State. I never really was a person that liked to be around a whole bunch of people. I enjoyed like festivities, but it really wasn't my thing. Like I'm a super introvert. That's why it took me so long to make this channel. I talked about that like on my first video. Like man, I never thought I would be doing this sharing my life. Cause I always was like always laid back, quiet, but I would have a conversation with you if you know we sparked one up. I wasn't like stuck up or nothing, but I was just quiet and kept to myself. You didn't get there until '99. Okay, I think we went in '96. Yep. Yeah, that was a nice time. Oh, you know, one reason I think, and it probably was stuck in my subconscious. A girl that I went to Cleveland Heights with, she was on her way to that ice breaker on the back of a motorcycle with her boyfriend, and she was a cheerleader, so I got to know her very well. And something tragic happened to her. They were hit by a semi, and her boyfriend was decapitated, and she fell off, and she, I think, died instantly. And that really hurt me because I was really starting to like her, and I was in so much disbelief, and I didn't want to believe it. I parked on her street after I heard it, and I seen like 30 cars parked there, and I was like, "Dang, man, it gotta be true." So that correlation probably stuck with me, and just the relation of it being with the icebreaker probably subconsciously made me not want to go back there. So I follow Korean street food. Then we got people that be like cooking out in the woods. This is a cool channel too. Get ready for some commercials though when you get on Twitch, but we used to that though. You know they be wanting us to pay for the the upgrade, so we don't have no commercials, but they still haven't got me yet. I might I might pay for it on YouTube, so like when I watch stuff and share my screen, I don't have to watch the commercials. But I still don't want to pay $10 a month to be honest. And for those who do have a channel, if you want to live stream and play music without getting penalized and a copyright strike, I'm on Spotify on my Xbox, and I have it on copyright free music, so you won't get penalized. And when you look at your channel after it's done, it might say copyright strike, but if you go on YouTube Studio and look at the details of your copyright, it'll let you know it's a copyright, but you're not getting penalized because the user of this music is letting people use it for free. To make a long story short, because you can get your whole channel taken down by playing music that isn't copyright free. Just in case you didn't know that. I know somebody who got had a channel and they had up to 35,000 subscribers, but it was back in the day, and when YouTube changed the rules, they took their channel down because they were playing music a lot during their streams, and then they did the rule change, and man, that's messed up to build up 35 thousand people, and then your channel gets shut down. I know that was a big blow. Which one is this? The Korean street food. I'll click off since they doing hot dogs. We just watched the hot dogs thing. Asian street food. Got somebody traveling. For the Fire Kitchen with the ASMR. I like this channel a lot. He getting real personal with that. He getting real personal with that. I don't even know what that slab of meat is called. The artist probably started sending lawsuits to YouTube, probably on all the different platforms, especially the huge artists. I know one of the artists who don't like have hardly none of their music on different platforms is Jay-Z. I used to listen to him when I was younger, but not anymore. But that's one artist who definitely attacked the different platforms and sued them. The older I get, the older I got, the more corny Jay Z got to me. That's the type of cooking I would want to do, like out in the woods. next to a stream where it's peaceful, no Wi-Fi, no traffic jams, no chemtrails, no pollution. See what the description is. Mhm. No description on what he's cooking. You making sure that salt is just right, huh? Man, that's a lot of salt. Wow, that's beautiful right there. He was never a fan of Jay Z, but you do like some of his tracks. Yeah, it took me a while to warm up to him. It wasn't until probably the DMX and when he had DMX on Money Cash, you know what I mean. And then that song Reservoir Dogs with Beanie Siegel and all of them on there. But as you can see, he needed like help to even propel himself and get people's attention because his solo songs, I was like, that's some cool like I don't even know what you call that. What like hot bricks or something? They loved him out of Virginia. Yeah, I bet they did. That was his kind of like style, and he used to talk about hustling like up and down that area. So you know how that goes. That's crazy. That's all he really talked about was selling. You know what I mean? But you know how that goes when you sell your SOUL. You gotta keep talking about stuff that's going to demoralize and keep people down. Damn, that looked good. That was a whole flake of salt that he lifted off of two flakes. I never seen somebody cook like that before. That looked good. I don't even know what that's called. If I was out there, though, I'd be a little nervous that a wolf or a bear is gonna come up. But you know, I'm from the city, so that looked cool though. If anybody that's new here or you just came in, we watching Twitch, and these is like food prep channels. I appreciate your time being here, and my name is Chris. And I show people how I don't let having multiple sclerosis keep me down. That look good right there. I don't even know what kind of beef or whatever that is, but it look good. I'll go to the next channel since you pretty much done. Now he pouring himself some whiskey. This commercial. Oh, okay. She's just about to start, so we'll check back with you. See what's up on that. Is that Asian street food, Korean, and then food from the streets? It's only one viewer on here, so okay. We got the sizzle going on this one. I wonder what that is. Commercial. appreciate y'all being here for my first sleep stream. And if you're not familiar with Twitch, it's an all live stream app. I've been using it since like 2017. It started off mainly just watching people playing video games where you could watch them, and then they branched off and they got a whole bunch of different categories now. You can see people drawing. You can see people like doing like graphics on the computer. I've seen people working on cars, exercising, chilling in the pool. It's like it's a category where it's just people just mainly women just chilling in the pool. About to lay it down for a minute. Okay, you've been studying. I feel that. Yeah, I've been exhausted today. It looked like fish right there. I always wanted to have a passion for cooking. That looks good. Oh, okay. Soft copyright on it that the content can't be monetized. Okay. Now I did see one time when I clicked on that and they said I could just have it removed from the background, and I did that one time. So does that stand where you just click on it and have it removed? So like a stream like this won't just be a waste of my time, or should I just cut that lo-fi off and have a silent stream, or play it just super low? Well, it probably will still pick it up though. And thank you, Bulldog. I appreciate you being here and for the advice. Bulldogs with a Z. All right, Q. Have a great night. Peace. That looks like sushi a little bit. I had a conversation a while ago with somebody like if a piece of fish is slightly cooked, it's not sushi anymore, right? Because sushi is raw fish, to my understanding. We get screwed using CapCut music. It passes CapCut, but YouTube slaps it down. That sucks. When they ask you on YouTube Studio, do you want the background removed, music removed? Does that go through CapCut? Oh, that's a big tuna fish. Y'all ever watch Tuna Wars? I think that's what it's called. Well, they'll catch one fish like that and make about like $1,500 off of it. That's not bad. I never seen a tuna with the yellow fins on the back. We always use YouTube editor to replace or silence the music. Okay. Wow, that's a big fish. That's cool. I never seen nobody scale a big tuna fish like that. I think this is a tuna fish. Depending on the artist, YouTube will threaten to end the live stream if the AI hears it. Okay, I appreciate that. Tuna is big money. I bet it is because the tuna fish brand that I buy, it's like almost over $4 or $5 a can now. And I remember back in 2020 when they said that when our dollar collapses around which is what it's doing now, that tuna would be almost $10 a can and milk like 25 a gallon. And I watch your channel and I understand are y'all understand about finance, and I was listening to the live stream where your I believe your wife was talking about silver. Yeah, it's been crashed ever since the what was it called, bricks pulled their support and backing of our dollar. And did Saudi Arabia end up pulling their backing? Because I remember hearing rumblings about that like 2 or 3 months ago. I definitely would like to get out of here before it really is like all the way bad. I bet this dude has done this like a million times. Musical chairs. No one wants to be left holding. That was a good analogy. A pot of beans is gonna be worth more than $1 when it all goes down. Some shoestrings. I wish I had known about silver before it skyrocketed. Wow, that's a cool knife right there. Wow. Wow, those are some huge slabs. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. It's a small city called East Cleveland, to right to the east of Cleveland to be exact, but we just say Cleveland because why not, right? I never seen nobody cut a tuna fish like this before. I hope y'all can see good enough from where I have the laptop. I think it's a decent view. I hope it's no glare. I seen your wife looking at the houses that had bullet holes on it on yesterday. Was that? No, that was well. It's a new day now. Yesterday morning. It's it's still the same day where y'all at though. And she was talking about that 80-year-old man who predicted all the financial ups and downs. That was cool. When I'm not able to have my full attention on people's videos or streams, I'll just play it at double the speed so I can help your hours watch time and get you, more hours if my attention is not on the video. And then a lot of times I'll go back and watch it again because I like to support people, especially people that support me. As I believe that's what you should do. That's cool. It's just supposed to be a sleep stream. I'm talking the whole time. I'll time stamp it when I go to sleep and stop talking for the rewatch people that I didn't want to hear no talking the whole time.
I'll go back to the hot dog stand since that's one of Americans' favorites. Oh, it goes by time, so it won't help. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I'll watch it at regular speed then. And the sound must be on. Okay. Must be visible. Screen can't be hidden. All right. Thank you for that advice. So I won't be wasting my time. Might as well switch over and change that now because I think I'm running somebody's channel on double speed right now. Oh, it stopped. Oh, but the screen has to be visible, so I'm gonna stop doing that changing over because if I'm switching the input, then it probably won't count. That sucks. Well, at least I could play some. I could play your channel on my phone right here. At least 5 of us. We watch about 1,000 hours a week. You run many experiments. Okay. Thanks for doing that. That really helps. So we won't be wasting our time experimenting on different things like double speed, which doesn't help. I'm gonna go back and watch your playlist on regular speed since it won't qualify. I got you. Time to start all over again, but it's all good. I didn't know. Chilling on a Thursday where you talk about the YouTube hours falling off. Okay, I'll check it out. Friends with a YouTube beta tester, and he helps out. That's cool.
That was very handy. Thank you for sharing your knowledge with me. I love learning. I played a dude fishing in Australia for a little bit. Okay, the sound can be low, just not off. The windows can be resized, just not minimized. Okay. I'll browse around a little bit for people that's not hip to Twitch and all the different categories. People be doing pretty much anything you could think of, man. Somebody's checking out the coastline on this one. Wonder where this is. Oh, this is in Korea. Commercial. Got people chilling in the pool. I miss swimming. I used to love swimming before I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I have a laptop. That's what I'm live streaming off of right now. HP laptop. Somebody driving a truck in Japan, or it looked like a motorcycle. Driving a motorcycle in Japan. Oh, he's a truck driver. Okay.
Got somebody doing a sleep stream just like me, but they probably sleep. Oh, it's pitch black. Yeah, they probably knocked out on theirs. Oh nope, they're up talking like me. Chocolate trucking. Wonder what this is about. Maybe chocolate trucking. I wouldn't mind being a truck driver delivering chocolate. I wonder where they are. This is in Europe and the Netherlands. Cool. A chocolate truck driver in the Netherlands. Got somebody cooking, walking around in Japan. Look like I clicked on the most interesting ones on in real life category. See what this one's about. Commercial. Can't get away from them. Oh, that's a cool looking building right there. Like it's like a ramp. Oh, that's crazy. Wow, that's a lot of people. This is in Tokyo, Japan, y'all. I actually have a category on here called "I'm Only Sleeping." It's 11,000 viewers watching that. Let's see. I bet most people aren't even sleeping. Look, he up playing the game. Let's see who's actually asleep. I'm up here talking, and I'm up. I'm up here talking on my sleep stream. Okay, they knocked out, so they qualify. I seen some people that have sleep streams, and you could donate to like make their alarm clock go off and stuff like that. See what, see how many DJs is up spinning in the middle of the night. Do, 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 do. Not too many, not too many. These are people like chilling in the pool and stuff, and obviously it's mostly women, but I won't click on that. I'll keep it PG. We find that if you have two YouTube accounts and VPN, you can run the same playlist and it will count twice. Two accounts is what YouTube allows to be verified with one phone. YouTube will demonetize sleep streams in 2026. Rules of engagement require an active chat. Okay. Wow, they really cracking down, huh? I guess they want people engaged as much as possible, and not just getting time off of chilling out. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm glad I haven't made a whole bunch of them, and this is my only one. But I've been talking so far almost a whole hour, so I might have to change the title. This is I don't even know what to call it. Just laying downstream. I was watching. I've been watching Twitch for a while, and as far as this was a gamer that was telling me this, and he said the way to do it is to live stream on Twitch and then chop up your video and put the chopped up videos on the YouTube.
and this is about 7 years ago. Hanging with Chris. Ah, great. That's a great title. Thank you. Yes, you can do that with Twitch. We'll use Opus for shorts. Okay. Opus. Never heard of that one. About to go get my smoothie. Excuse me. But shorts don't count for hours; they just count for quantity. You need 3 million short views. Okay, I'm glad you told me that because I thought they did count towards your hours too. Got my tea and my smoothie. And I got y'all desert living playlist going on my phone. I love watching the dogs run around and play. I'm a dog lover. German Shepherds are my favorite. Um, it went down to one. I think the highest was five, and now it's at one. Oh, I forgot. This is a channel I follow on Twitch with an animal sanctuary. If I know it's hard to read the text on the screen. This is an animal sanctuary channel on Twitch. I've been following this for years. Turned on TV. Thank you. Oh, my head's in the way. Ah. I'll go back to the hot dog stand. That's probably everybody's favorite. Oh, this one got more views. I'll click on that one first. Country bacon. No phone and TV count as. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm glad because I've been doing that too. I was using my phone, my Xbox, and my Fire Stick to play people's channels simultaneously. If I don't answer the chat questions for a little while, it's because I laid down and couldn't see the angle of the chat. But don't worry, Unless I fall asleep, I'll answer your questions. Thank y'all for being here. And if you want to ask me anything, you can. I'm an open book. Whether it be about basketball, when I was a bouncer, multiple sclerosis, when I was kidnapped and shot. I'm gonna be telling this. I know everybody waiting for me to tell that. I'm gonna tell it in pieces and drop little hints and clues on the shorts, and then do probably like a 2 or 3 part storytelling videos. There's a lot of details. I might have to do like a Patreon because some of it is so violent, and for me to like tell what really happened, I have to cuss, and I don't really like to cuss anymore. But to tell the kidnapping story like in its truth, I'll have to cuss. Thank y'all for being here. It's 2:22 in the morning. Okay, going to bed soon. Appreciate your time being here. Yeah, it was crazy, and give you a little sneak peek. I started praying, and I just knew I was dead, or DEAD. I know you're probably not supposed to say that on YouTube. And I just started praying and asking God for forgiveness, and this total ease washed over me. And look who's still here to tell you about it 19 years later. Prayer works, y'all. And I was never like a huge church person, or uh, I don't even know what you call it, Bible thumper or whatever. But I definitely believed, but it took me a while to believe that um, God sent His Son to die for our sins. That's hard to believe, and you really have to have sometimes a moment in your life where it might be a life or death situation, and I called on God, and I got shot in my mouth, y'all. I'm still here. Mm-mm. Thank you for running it over. Oh wow, on 5 accounts. Wow, I appreciate that so much. I'm definitely gonna run yours on my phone, and well, I can't do it on here because people watching Twitch, but I'll keep yours running on my phone, and then continue to support y'all on my bedroom and living room with the Xbox and the Fire Stick simultaneously, and I won't do the double speed, so the hours will count. Thank you so much. I'm gonna lay back too, so anybody that's watching, if you want to ask me anything, let me know in like the next 15 minutes because I might crash out. I'm going to lay back where I can't really see the angle. What kind of games do I watch? All kind of different games. To be honest, I watch people play soccer, Call of Duty. I watch people play chess. Um, the tank game. I watch that sometimes. Uh, I'll watch anything as long as it's entertaining. To be honest, and I used to be a gamer. I was a hardcore Call of Duty gamer for about 7 years straight. But I also play football, basketball, and I would play all types of different fun games as long as it was fun to play. It was mostly sports, Call of Duty, and what else did I play? I can't remember. But I'm older, so I grew up playing like Pac-Man, Space Invaders, uh, and then Tetris, yada yada yada. So I was a gamer all throughout my whole life. I started playing games in kindergarten, playing Pac-Man, and a fun fact: I won a Chuck E. Cheese Pac-Man competition for my age level when I was, I think, in the first grade, first or second grade. So that was pretty cool. They gave me a pizza and a bag of Chuck E. Cheese coins for winning, and that was for Pac-Man. So I've been a gamer like most of my life. I only play FIFA now, just for my eye and hand coordination, since I have a neurological disease. But yeah, I still like watching people get down with the sticks. What about you? You ever, were you ever a gamer, or are you still one? Or like even different kind of games, like I mentioned chess or board games. I used to like playing those too, and obviously basketball. I don't watch really sports anymore because um, I won't get into how like I see that it's fixed the professional sport. So I done kind of got away from that stuff, and it took so many hours of my life. I wanted to change my life and do other stuff. And I grew up in Cleveland where we have the Browns playing. So do I have to say anything more? And if you're a big Browns fan, I know you balling your face up right now, but come on, let's be honest. Play a game on the other channel, Wolf and Snort, and his Stronghold Kingdoms. Each game can last 2 years. Wow. Strategy, that's where you usually they're live. Stop watching basketball after Jordan. Smart man, smart man. And football after Brady. You're smart. Applause to you. Because basketball is like cream puff now. You can't even sneeze on nobody. And I used to like 80s basketball where if you elbow somebody in the face, you'll still be in the game type of stuff. And when I played pickup basketball, I hardly ever caught a foul unless I was bleeding because I always thought that that was soft, especially if you call a foul and you know you really didn't get fouled just to get the ball back. That really peed me off. I was a big fan of the Detroit Bad Boys and how they played. That's how I like to play basketball. Now, it don't have to go over the line where you almost like about to hurt me in the mid-air, even though they did to Michael Jordan. But I like that stuff. I know that's like insane, but yeah, I was a different type of dude growing up, to be honest. Dead Space, I've watched people play Dead Space. I don't think I've watched people play Dark Souls, but I've heard about it. I would think I would like to go back to playing games, but the passion kind of left me a little bit because I played first person shooter so long. Playing Call of Duty for like 7 years straight on a consistent basis. And I had a team of like 7 to 8 people all over the country from New York to Seattle. And we were very good, but it kind of like burnt me out on wanting to play first person shooters. I can still watch people play. Like, I really love people play Warzone where the board shrinks every like so often and it forces you like to not be a camper. I like that style of play, but I didn't. I have never played it because it wasn't around during the years. I stopped playing in like 2013. I used to watch people play Fortnite, and that's originally where I started getting hip to Twitch and watching people play Fortnite. But I got burnt out on watching people play that. I even tried it myself, but once people with the PC started playing, and they can build way faster than you if you have a console, it's like you have no chance to beat somebody. Well, I ain't gonna say no chance because there is a couple professional gamers that play on the console, so I'll take that back. and they have good building skills. But people that play Fortnite, you know how difficult it is to keep up with a PC player if you're a console player. I miss potato chips. I really don't eat them like I used to. Do, 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 do. One thing I haven't had in a while that I'm probably going to buy and eat on live stream is a corned beef sandwich. Cleveland has some of the best corned beef spots in the world, probably to be honest. Dead Space one, two, three for a year straight. You got the hardest achievements on one and two. Couldn't do it on three, but close. I'm gonna have to check that out and then watch a couple. Well, I'll go to your channel instead of watching other people play. Wolf and Snort. That's a cool name. I was thinking about what would I name my gaming channel. I was thinking of like all kind of like tough names like tobacco and gunsmoke or something like that sound like something real like manly or whatever. I'm a sit down comedian. Don't take everything I say serious. I'm a jokester, so I'm real lighthearted and I'm full of jokes and I love guys, so I'm never hardly ever in a bad mood. I had a troll on my live stream about 2 days ago, and I think I handled it pretty well for my first one. And the title of that video is update on the court and suing my landlord. This make me want some. This make me want a late night snack. This might be the wrong thing to watch in the middle of the night. Yeah, it was a cool experience to get the first one out the way. But I let him. I gave him a chance, or whoever it was, he or she. And I said, I'm not going to even block you right away. I want to see how clever you can be. And then they just got annoying, so I just blocked them. I have seen other people on their live streams get trolls, but they usually have a moderator that blocks them right away. But I used to be a bouncer for like 3 or 4 years, so can you imagine me letting somebody talking through a computer or thousands of miles away get under my skin? And almost anybody throughout my whole life that has said anything derogatory towards me, they've been like behind a keyboard, and I've never had anybody say anything like directly to my face for real. And not saying it like I'm just the toughest guy in the world, but I am 6'6", and I weighed about 250, 260. The most I ever weighed was 280 in my life, so you can imagine to make put it lightly, I'm really not the one to play with. And when I was a bouncer, I actually used to look forward to breaking up fights. Yeah, it was something wrong with me. Mods help; they keep the chat focused. I agree with that because I did get a little distracted, but it was my first time though. But I agree with you; it did make me lose focus on what I was talking about. But in the contrary, they did add to my watch time, and that's what a couple people that were subscribed to me came in and told me they weren't there for the trolling, but they put me at ease when they told me, well, shoot, they at least add to your watch time, and that made me feel better. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot all about that, and they were there for like the first 40 minutes. It was funny to me though. Anybody that has ever talked like junk to me has never been in my circumference or in my proximity. I ain't gonna talk your ear off though. I know you was about to head to bed. I'm about to lay back and relax as well. It's 2:36 here in Cleveland, Ohio, and wherever you are in the world, I appreciate your time and thank you for being here. I tried to sit up for a little while longer to answer y'all questions before I can't see the chat because I have my laptop propped up on my nightstand and I'm not able to really see the chat from the angle that I'm laying at. It does, but we find it will be eventually friends and it causes chaos. 11:30 here, California, California. I've been to California 2 times. LA the first time in '84 during the Olympics, and in '93 I went to San Diego to see my brother at the naval base in San Diego, and I got to see the battleship that he was um, I don't know what deployed on. I think that's how you say it. It does, but we find that. Oh, I already read that. So thank you from here to California. Yeah, I appreciate it. Wish I had y'all weather. Want to trade? It's 26 here, and the wind chill. I think it said it feels like it was 6 earlier today, but and my heat wouldn't go over 63. But now my heat's like at 673. So the wind chill this afternoon or yesterday afternoon was 6 degrees, and I think it's in the low 20s now. But I told you I wasn't gonna talk your ear off. Have a great night. Get some great rest. And whoever else is watching, I appreciate you before I lay my bowling ball head back. We lived in San Diego for 14 years. Wow. Your wife worked on the naval base. Wow, it's a small world. You're outside LA now in the desert. Signing off. So have a great night. Good night. Good talk. I appreciate it and I agree. Thank you very much. Salute from here to California, yeah, outside of La La Land. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Boom, 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 boom. And thanks for sharing your world with me. I've never really seen people that live out in the desert and like really share deep details about their living. That's pretty cool. I even told your wife in the one chat, the source. I said, pun intended. It's cool to see people sharing their desert living. Dad joke. All right, I'll let you go. Have a great night. hour 45 minutes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it. It was originally a sleep stream, but since YouTube is about to shut that down pretty soon, I think I'll just keep it a Let's Hang Out stream. So if you still watching or on this rewatch, thank y'all for your time. I'm gonna go ahead and end it, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace and blessings.